Some stories aren't just meant to be heard. They're meant to wake something up inside you. This is for those who refuse to accept their fate and dare to unlock the door within themselves. Welcome to the Awakener. And now, let me tell you a story called The Room with No Way Out. In a foggy city called Elmore, there lived a young man named Cale. Every day, Cale woke up in a cramped attic room, stared blankly at the gray ceiling, then dragged himself to work at a noisy machine shop. His life was a dull loop. Wake up, work, go home, eat cold noodles, and quietly dream of a future even he didn't believe in anymore. Cale once wanted to be an inventor. He had dozens of scribbled designs and hundreds of ideas he never dared speak aloud. Every time he tried, people just laughed. Worry about putting food on the table first, dreamer. So he locked away his dreams in a drawer. Over time, Cale started to believe maybe they were right. One evening, Cale wandered through an old street market and met a blind old man selling books. The man sat still, as if he could see Cale even with his clouded eyes. As Cale browsed the dusty books, the man suddenly said, "The room you're stuck in is locked from the inside, and only you have the key." Cale froze. He didn't understand why, but the words hit something deep inside him. That night, he couldn't stop thinking about that room. Was the man talking about his real room, or something invisible, something inside his mind? And for the first time in years, Cale asked himself, "Am I trapped, or have I trapped myself?" The next morning, Cale did something no one expected. He quit his job. He used up his tiny savings to rent a dusty, abandoned workshop at the edge of the city. There, he pulled out an old sketch from when he was 16 and began building his very first invention. People laughed at him, called him crazy, told him to stop wasting his life. But the old man still came by every afternoon. Though blind, he could sense Cale changing. One day, he handed Cale a weathered piece of paper, an invitation to the Grand Invention Exhibition. "Don't ask how I got it," the old man said. "Just believe in yourself. That's enough." Cale brought his machine. He got rejected, criticized, laughed off the stage. But just when he was about to give up, an old investor named Raven approached him. "You have something most young people have lost, the will to break the lock." 3 years later, Cale became one of Elmore's most celebrated inventors. His creations changed thousands of lives, and during an interview, when asked what led him to success, Cale smiled and answered, "The world never locked me in. I did. I built a room called Fear, and I hung a sign on the door that said, 'Impossible,' before I ever tried to open it." Sometimes the only thing stopping you is you. Not the world, not others, just you. The one who locked the door to your own potential out of fear of failing. And if you're still listening to this story, maybe it's time to stand up and find the key you once hid away.